3, 2, 1. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to IdiOtBlog. Today, what are we featuring? We're featuring drum tracks, drum-only tracks. I got 30 more drum-only tracks for you, and drum-only 2. Whoop, whoop. I've got 2 Seattle-style hot dogs right here. What's on those? Well, that's a hot dog cut down the middle, stuffed with cream cheese, topped with caramelized onions and jalapeno. Jalapeno, baby. Dum ba ba da bum bum da da ba da ba da bum bum da ya ba da 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 ba da da ba da 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 ba da ba da bum bum da ba da ba da ba ba bum da ba da ba da bum bum da ba ba da 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 da. Boom boom da da. Boom 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 da da. You guys see who's here? That's Girly, and that's Buddy. Girly, and Buddy. And they like that I got food, so they're like, hi. Right, Buddy? Girly, and Buddy. Can't hear me? Can't hear me, girl? Can hear me, Buddy. Can hear me. Good buddy. I'll get you food in a little bit. Oh yeah. This one's called Corrupty Dumpty Track. Drum track. It's a rip-off of a Primus track. Electric Uncle Sam, Uncle Sam. This is a rip-off of a Nick Menza Megadeth style track. Kitty cat. Kitty cat will sound like a child crying to get you to do something for it. There you go. More tonally prepared for the next track to come. Here we go. Just the tip. Is the name of this one. What? Buddy changed it. That was just making the tip tingle just a little bit, so I switched it up. I want to get better sound on my ears. Consequences and regrets. So, if you're not getting the idea, this is a live blog where I'm going to jam. Epitaph from my former self. Epitaph from my former self. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Oh, yeah. What's next? Oh, more of this song. know what I'm doing anymore. It was so fast I lost track of who I was.
You guys get the idea? What's going on here? So there's the idea. Go over to my page. Go find my newest collection. It's on the top. It's called Drums Only 2. I'm putting my Superior drummer to good use. trying to figure out little elements like how do I... Hi, buddy. Dogs can't have onions. Like, little nuances like how do I get the best sounds out of it. I'm testing every possible drum kit in the whole Metal Foundry set. And nuances and twists and takes on them. I really like this one I picked here. A lot. It's a Lamb of God drum kit. What? Next track is called One Up. This was my life. Just coming up with another idea in my head for it. That's kind of like the original track it's based on. So what's going on here, you guys? MIDI tracks I spruced up and sweetened up and funked up. Like I said, I'm testing out everything I can. Some played tracks, some MIDI tracks, some combination of played and MIDI, some very finely blended accoutrements. Here's one that's cool, you might like. This one, there you go. Peter pipes her. You hear that beginning? Did you hear that? Hear the beginning? I leave it fast, and then it comes in and slows down, and then the whole track is aligned except for the beginning is fucked up, and that's to give it like a human feel. But the whole time after that, that feels very real. The drums will feel very, very real no matter what happens, no matter how electronic they feel after, because they had that in the beginning. Listen. It will always feel real. They will never, I mean, I mean, you can tell, but I mean, with stuff in it, human played stuff. And now, another trick I've been doing is I've been zooming in to the tempo. So you got, this is the tempo, and you got the bars, all the bars, and then you have the tempo. And it's like a scale chart, and you can do a map. And I draw the tempo within, basically it's going like this. If it's 100 beats per minute, it's going to be 99.85 to 99.1215, I guess. You know, this give or take 0.3 BPM. But it's so, I do so much squiggles that it's kind of like makes it just human. So I'm trying to humanize these MIDI drums with them still being usable, and test how usable they are and how to tempo they are for not being to tempo. So this is just something I'm trying out, because if the timing can, the slight variations of timing can make something that's very robotically velocitized, you know, like all the velocities are exact, sound more real, then the velocities being more exact is good for a real clean recording where you don't want to accent the drums. You want the drums to bring rhythm and not be a centerpiece. But still bring rhythm like this, a very changing rhythm. Peter Piper picks a pickle, Peter Piper picks a pickle, a System of a Down song. Peter Piper picks a pickle, pick a something, puts it on his pizza. When you light up the sky, something like that. They're always singing about war and System of a Down. BYOB. Bring your own bombs. You'll see some tracks in here that are live played. You'll see some tracks in here that are accoutrements of some of the best MIDI pieces I can put together, played and not, all quantized to make and velocitized to pure badass awesomeness, to make them sound as human as possible if they weren't played human, and to make them sound as robotic as possible if they were played by human. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. So that's what I'm getting at. What the tracks are, and then you have, like, for instance, you have 183 BPM drum track, 199, 211, 222, 174, and they all have Keanu Reeves' face. Very similar drum tracks with different tempos and some different arrangements of the phrases and the structures. Here's an instance of one that is hand played. No anything on it. And this is like I'm just playing to a song and then capturing the MIDI and then putting it to a sound. And when I first got Superior Drummer, just trying different drum sets. Here's me taking a MIDI song from when I was a kid, when I was 15, and just processing it through to try and hear how it sounds. And you can hear I was doing some cool rhythms, but not necessarily as much greatness with velocity in the beginning here. But drums I always did so loud. I didn't know. See what I'm saying? Drums are just loud. Everything drums is no nuance. If someone wants to make like a dance track out of this, I think it's so usable. Like a heavy dance track. Yeah, it's got some cool sounds. Okay, this one's a cool track. Make sure I get this one going. Probably go out strong, 35 minutes of drum noise and metal, and leave it with this track called Biscuits. Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh, the twisted cane, yeah, come alive, yeah, twisted cane, make me come alive. Yep, that's it. Let's twist the cane. I even tried to do some tempo slowdown at the end. So I'm testing out different things I can do to make drums on a laptop. You know, let's say I want to go to work and bring my laptop and make drums while I'm at work on my lunch break. And then after I'm done with my lunch break and making drums, go in back to work. And then on my way home, think about riffs while listening to it. And, you know, maybe post it up for you guys and then on my lunch break. And then when that's all said and done, on my way home, I'm thinking about riffs. So the next morning, I wake up and I make riffs for that song. And ideas is just like I wouldn't be doing it every day, but it would be something I could do, and it'd be an option I have set up, and just trying to get all that stuff jived out. You hear how it does like little different hits, even if it's a pretty similar velocity. It does like this one's pretty cool. Some of these are pretty cool. Yeah, Chuck Biscuits, one of the best ever. He worked at Shoreline Costco for insurance for his kids, and as a way out of drumming, he's got a real job. Touring and not getting paid much as a drummer could be brutal. Could be brutal. Start having back issues. All you want is just a good job. I'm probably gonna heat this up in the microwave before I go at it, actually. But yeah, Chuck Biscuits of Circle Jerks, I think Black Flag or Subhumans, and what else? Danzig, Samhain, and other projects I'm probably missing. Say Subhumans, I think Subhumans, but I'm not even sure if maybe not Subhumans. Could be wrong on that. I don't think I am. But dude, the guy's huge in punk and metal. High energy, high anger drummer. Also vibe drummer. So really cool. Think Mother. Mother, tell your children not to hear my words. Cool stuff like that. So yeah, that's a big part of what he is. His tenure in Danzig. But aside from that, he was also a cartooner, a cartoon artist, and so he also made money doing cartoons. So I think that's something he decided to do, is do cartoons, inking and drawing, and working at Shoreline, because I think it was, and taking royalties, because I think all that other stuff was just, see what I'm saying? And here, that's what I'm talking about. I have a slowdown here. Well, all right, you guys, let the slowdown take us out. IdiOtBlog 296. We are music.